Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
All right, can you feel the chill in the air? I guess not yet, Ivan.
Right.
but it's coming. We can see it on the map, can't we?
Yeah, absolutely. It's getting close here, but you walk outside right now, it is super humid, it is warm, and that's what you expect ahead of a front. In fact, it gets warmer and more humid when you talk about cold fronts approaching, and then a sharp drop off here, and that's the timing coming up over the next few days. Front isn't even still through central and northern Florida. I mean, it's 70 degrees in Jacksonville right now, but there is the cold air that will push through tomorrow night, and that's what's going to set the stage here. We're getting to the blue colors finally across South Florida, and dry air as well coming in on the heels of that front, so it's going to feel fantastic. And again, head of the front, warm and humid, and also still a bit unsettled, right? So we're tracking a few showers at this hour. That right along 595, 95 there. Wilton Manors right along the beach. Nothing heavy, and these are moving rather quickly, but they're going to hang out with us through tonight and even into the very early part of tomorrow before we start clearing things out. And that clearing lines can be quite dramatic in the afternoon, from cloudy skies to clear. 70 to 55. We're skipping the 60s with this front coming in. We'll get right back into, warmer temperatures next week, but until then, it's a slow climb out of the 50s, and then eventually we'll get back to average for this time of year, which is upper 60s. So we're definitely diving below normal, and you can see our humidity level there is crashing as well. That's what you expect with a strong cold front. We've had a few humidity fronts, if you will, over the last few weeks and month, but this is the biggest sharp, temperature drop that we have seen since back in February. So that's a huge deal. So there comes the front, just a few showers early in the morning, and then we clear things out nicely, and that's going to be the case for the rest of the week. So tropics are shut down. We are done. There will be no Tony here, so that is enough storms. 18 named systems, 11 hurricanes, and out of those we had, of course, the 5 majors, but again, pretty quiet right now across the basin. Temperatures Friday, this is what you wake up to. You cannot ignore these kind of numbers here, because that's going to come in with some very dry air, and because we've been so warm and humid lately, this is going to feel like something else. Like we went to another state. 50s up and down, so depending on where your neighborhood is, if you're inland, a little cooler. If you're closer to the coast, a bit less cool is what I'll call it, really not mild at all. That's going to continue for mainland here. Now, if you're along the Keys, you're watching us from there, it's still going to be cooler, but it's not going to be as chilly as it will be across Broward and Miami-Dade counties. So again, for tomorrow, big difference by the evening, right? So we wake up still in the 70s, not going to move all that much, 70s, and then all of a sudden the front will be through, and as soon as the sun sets, temperatures will crash because of the dry air. We'll already be in the lower 60s by close to midnight tomorrow, and that will set the stage to the highs in the lows in the 50s and highs in the 70s. If you prefer the warmer temperatures, they'll come back, not dramatically, but by early next week, north of 80 degrees again.